welcome to another video. Today I am back ranking Baldi-based modded characters because since the last time I did this, a lot of new mod characters have come out, and also my opinions about a lot of mod characters have changed. Whether because the mod character itself was changed, or just because I got more experience with said mod character. And so we have 58 characters here, and we're going to rank them all in anywhere from S to D tier, or characters never seen tier. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. And we got a good one to start with. My favorite scissors guy. A2 character. I like this dude. I think that both his design and his mechanic feel like it could fit in Baldi-based Plus here. First of all, the mechanic is kind of just pretty easy to understand. I mean, it's rock paper scissors. You press certain keys or click or something like that, and then it's a pure chance. You either get white piece, you will get nothing, or be tied, and it'll just repeat the main game in that case. But otherwise, yeah, and also he has music too, and he acts pretty much like a Baldi kid. This is very good Baldi kid here. Very cool. Okay, Zero Prize. C tier. This dude is actually kind of annoying, honestly, when he's in the floor here. Because he cannot move whenever you are being swept by him. So, basically got sweep, but even more powerful and also faster. Crazy Clock. Now, also, I'm going by the latest version of stuff here. Crazy Clock would have been like a good A tier character. He was basically how he works is if you walk in front of him, he will frown and then teleport every character to him. Or that's what I would say, but all his times nerfed him to where he only teleports certain characters. And for that he has to go in B or even like C tier. Like he'd be so much higher if he wasn't so normal. That's the thing. He would have been A tier if he actually had his visual mechanic, or if he was more prevalent, but since he's not, he has to go in C tier here. Fritz. Previously I thought this was the first pirate clone, or Zero Pirate clone, but now I know his name is Fritz. And this dude is kind of simple. He basically just kind of pushes you, like a very slightly so D tier. It doesn't seem very impactful to me. He does push low. Bilbert. This guy's kind of fun, I think. I think he can go like top C tier here. I mean, he kind of pushes you down the hall, but you got to kind of push through him and get past him, so yeah, I think like C, yeah, top of C tier I think would be good, since he's still, again, not super impactful, but he's almost powerful enough to be in B tier. Robot. I like this dude here. He leads like electric trail here, so I think he goes in B tier here. Also like his design. Oh, but I'm ranking characters by both their design and the mechanics too. So I'm going by both design mechanics. I think this guy's name is Klutz, something like that. So this dude basically will teleport a random character to your position. I mean, it's kind of like Crazy Clock, but he's a little more prevalent since he can appear in like rooms and you wouldn't know it, and so he can kind of sneak up on you. So I'll put him B tier, but his design's a little weird, so I'm putting him here though. It doesn't really fit the style of Baldi too much. Camellia. This girl here can give you like a random item, like a gift here, but the gift can also be a bad gift, which launches you backwards, possibly into Baldi. I think that's kind of fun actually. So I'm putting you in B tier here. The Skeleton. Now this dude, I don't understand a lot, but I do know what he does do is that whenever you see him, he will kind of like slow you down like 90% or something like that, and then just randomly just teleport some time. So, but he only does it if he sees you. He's like Dr. Reflex. If he doesn't see you, aka facing the opposite direction from you, he won't notice you. So that's interesting. So I put him like. Now, of course, his design fits the game since this Dr. Reflex is Skeleton, so he can go right here. I think that's a good spot for him. Actually, maybe him here. I think right here it's good actually. Fonty. I know this character has a lot of. Here we know what this. Hold on. What's that about? Okay, that was weird. Anyways, so Fonty here. So I know this dude gets a lot of hate for being overused and such. And if we're not talking about his lethal mechanic, basically how he works is he will be in a room, and after like 3 minutes of not rewinding his timer, he will basically come after you, and in like a lot of fan games and such, he will kill you. But in Baldi Plus, I think he will make you deaf for some time, but I think it's cool. And also I think his overall design looks cool and such. I think it's a cool character, so I think he can go up here in like A tier here. I think that's a good spot for him right there in A tier here. Cutlery. I think you guys know where this is going. I know Cutlery's planning to get a rework here to make him better, but in his current state, he is annoying, so he's going down here. Bomb dude here. Basically what this dude does, he's locked in his room and gets 3 seconds to paint a painting. But 3 seconds does not much time to paint a painting, so he gets up mad at you, and well, I believe he covers your screen paint, which is difficult to try and navigate school also with. Happy holidays! This spy's out there, by the way, but in his latest version, you have to click him 4 times to open him. And every time you click him, he runs away. And once you click him all 4 times, you get a random item. I think I liked his old mechanic better. His old mechanic was he just walked into you, he would give you a prize. I like that better. But so if we're going by the newest one, I think he's going to go like in C tier. I think he would go here. Maybe even there, I think. That's the thing. I think Bob's times kind of nerfed these two to the point where they're not as good as they used to be. It's my opinion. Ice Sled. So this dude basically wanders around hallways here, like slides around hallways, and if he bumps into you, he will slow you down. And I think he gets like kind of like a fog event type effect, but it's like a blue fog, so it makes you frozen here for some time. And yeah, I think this dude is fine. I mean, on floor 1, he can be very annoying. On floor 1, he will loop around very quickly, so he can hit you multiple times. But on other floors, not so bad. So put him. I also like this. I like his sprites too. We put him in top C tier. Maybe like lobby tier, I think actually. Globotron. Yeah, I think I'll say his name now. I think that's how I say it. No, if it's like Blue Blot Tree, I have no idea. I'm just gonna call him Blue Boy. Is his old name. So this dude basically, well, like slowly wander around the place, and if he gets close to you, he will put down glue in the spot that he's standing, and then proceed to try to run away. If Pencil sees this, he'll get attention. This glue in question will slow down you and character by like 90%, I think. I mean, but the problem is, I think he moves around so slowly that he's not super impactful, but he can be at times. And also, I like his sprite, so I think I'm gonna put him like. I'm gonna put you here. I think I'm gonna do like. This dude goes pretty far up actually. I like his sprites. They're very cool. So right there. Aerobot! Straight to D tier. This dude is so annoying. Basically, he's like the test. So if you look away from him, he moves. Like he slowly moves towards you. And if you look back at him, he'll stop moving. He also has static sound to indicate where he is. And if he gets close to you, he'll steal one of your items. So basically, bully and test combined. And also he has multiple like different sprite angles. Just for like his outer body. His head is still, so it's pretty similar to test. And he goes down here because yeah, I think he just goes down here. He's definitely pretty annoying here. Okay, Pencil. Obviously learn about this dude here. He basically travels around the hallways, and he's like first prize, so he has to slowly turns around and such. And if he bumps into you, he will stab you, and that'll cause your stamina to go down to 0. So it's like another kid that's coming up later. But and it turns out a mechanic. One I did learn is you can just stand to the side of the hallway, like get over to the and hug the wall, and he won't bother you. So yeah, that's something. His design is cool though, so I'm gonna put him like top of C tier. His design is cool, but his mechanic can be easily negated. Maybe even like up here actually, cause it is kind of cool. I mean, he does look kind of cool here, and the mechanic is cool if he actually hit you. Office chair. This dude spawns in faculty rooms of the principal's office, and if you sit on him, if you get too close, you can sit on him, and he will take you for a ride to a van of faculty or principal's office. And during this time, you're unable to be interactive with our characters. It also fills in a lot of map here, and you can repair him using a screwdriver, which can be very useful if you want to use them again. I think this, and also the sprite is like a photorealistic sprite, which kind of fits stuff like principal, so I'm thinking I'll put him like up here, I think. He might actually beat. I don't actually don't know actually. I think that's a good spot, a good fair spot for him actually. Trying to actually think realistically here. I'm also taking into consideration like how often will you really find this dude, you know, and how often will he take you somewhere you actually want to go. That's how they consider. So you might actually go down to even like. Dang, I just don't know where to put this dude. Like it could be no B someone B tier though. I just don't know where in B tier though. I think it's got this dude, because this dude spawns in rooms too. I think you go like right here though. Kim, basically said a rock paper scissors dude. She gets wide P's if she wins. Oh, and she gets wide P's if you win against her though. And if it's tied, then nothing happens. The main game ends. And she wins. She takes the item from you. Yeah, I think that's cool. I mean, it's basically rock paper scissors guys. So I'm gonna put them here, but I like rock paper scissors guys. Both voice lines, sounds, and overall design better than Kim. So I'm putting him here though. Putting Kim right here, right behind him. Leapy. So Leapy's dude mechanic consists of hopping around, and if you get close, you get squished for less than time and go slower. The visual mechanic was that you would just be stunned in place, unable to move. I think that actually, in this case, the new mechanic is, I think, in a way, better. Like, in a way. Yeah, I think the new mechanic is better, though, honestly. And otherwise, yeah, he moves around like Baldi, kind of hops around every few seconds. And overall design fits the game very well, so I think A tier actually for this dude here. Let's Drum! This dude was in mood at one point because he actually broke the game, but I won't explain how. So basically what he does is if he sees you, he will say like a voice line like sound of drum or something like that, and then he would make all sounds and captions mute, and only his I love the drum sound will play. He would play drums in the background, but to make all sounds not able to be heard. But it's all about the entire game, and he had to be moved. But if I'm going by how his mechanics were, not counting bugs wise, I mean, I think it was a cool idea. I think I'm gonna put him like pretty high up actually. I think I put him here. He was actually kind of kid that can be impactful, so I think I put him here. Let's see. Yeah. Hold on, let me swap some stuff around right quick. I think this dude actually go down probably to here. Okay. Magic Student. I know that a lot of people hate this character because it's this dude basically will. How this dude works, by the way, is when he sees you, he will charge up his detention magic, which has a sound and animation of him like shaking, and then eventually he will throw magic in your direction. If he dodges magic, well, you're done. You dealt with him. He's on cooldown. But if you care about this magic, you're taking attention. But attention time is always 15 seconds and never any higher. A lot of people don't like this dude because, of course, attention, but I kind of like this dude. When he's here, I'm like, okay, good, it's this dude, not main principal. It makes it easier since I can just run around with no worry, and he's pretty easy to dodge. So I like this dude though. So I think I'm gonna put also his design, of course, fits the game very well. So he goes pretty high up, I think, right there even. Okay, Pencil Boy. This one has his new sprite. So Pencil Boy wanders around similar to Playtime, as in if you turn a corner, he will lose you and go the opposite direction. And what he does, if he catches you, is he will stab your pencil, call your stamina, go down 50%. And other than that, if you stab him with a pencil, then he will be very upset with red eyes, and he'll go twice his speed, and he'll be able to see from any distance. By the way, you can only see about 5 tiles in playtime, so he has limited range of distance, but you can see as far. But you can see much further whenever he's angry, like as in when he stabs a pencil, and when he stabs you with it, then he loses all your stamina, and won't be able to regain stamina for a few seconds. Yeah, I think this dude's cool, honestly, and his design fits, especially his new design right here, so I'm gonna put him like, I'll put him right here. Pix. Okay, so Pix, the way he works is if he sees you, he will shoot 3 laser beams at you, and each one hits you, makes your speed go down by 25%, I think. And if you however, if you dodge these laser beams, then next time he counts you, he'll shoot 5. And then next time he counts you, he'll shoot 7. So basically, he has a rage streak, where the more times he misses you, the more he will shoot. So it makes you wonder, should he just try to keep dodging, hope you don't get hit? Or do you just try to tank the hit? That way his rage streak go back down to 0. Also, the designs are cool. It's supposed to be like an arcade dude. Overall, I think it's pretty cool. I like the detail of his eyes on how his eyes aren't like normal here, if you know what I mean. I like this dude here. He goes up. He goes pretty high up. We'll put him like. We might have to go here actually. I think this dude's pretty cool. Yeah, I think we'll put him right there. I like his mechanic here. He also can infect other characters, which is very fun, by the way. I like that. Plays phase. I know this dude technically is just a Baldi character, but in terms of Baldi's Plus mods, he originates from the Sugaku mod pack, and based on what I've seen from videos, because I never counted him myself, but I'm going to go by what I've seen from videos, he basically takes you to this play space room, along with other characters, and yeah, that's just about it. Kind of simple mechanic for a simple character, but I didn't like that though. So we put him, I think we put him like B tier here. I think we put him like, he's more impactful than this dude right here, so I think we put him out there. Mr. Portal Man! Now, before I start, I'll mention how his mechanics work. That mentions a problem that you guys probably know about. So, this dude, basically, whenever he's active, he will teleport characters. He'll eat characters if he catches them and teleport them to a random place in the map. There's like certain, like, clones of this dude attached to walls that you can come out of. So you can kind of predict where he's going to teleport you. You can even see into his mouth to see where he's going to teleport you, which is very cool. And that does bring a problem that the whole being able to see where you're going to go through his mouth causes a lot of lag issues, but I'm not going to rank characters on the issues, on like bugs. Those are bugs. I'm not ranking them off of that. I'm ranking them just on design and mechanic, not bugs, so that doesn't count for this. And after he teleports a certain amount of characters during the player, he will eventually just disappear for some time. Yeah, I think this dude's pretty cool. I think he's pretty chaotic. That's one thing I know. He's very chaotic here. He has chase down the player directly too, by the way, if he spots them. So that's something interesting to note. But he also likes to teleport a lot of characters away from you, so that's very fun. And his design is interesting too, so I think I'll put him like up here somewhere here. I think I'll put him like right here, I think. Okay, Rhythm. So Rhythm is based on the reflex in a way. Basically how this dude works is you have to hit the beat, the music beat at the right time. If you do it too early, too late, or just miss entirely, he will get upset and pull out a hammer. Yes, very original, and he will not squish you, but he will slow you down sometime. And then you just right here. And if you hit correctly, I think you get a lot of P's, and he just leaves you alone. Pretty much Dr. V-flat, so that's something to note. But otherwise, I mean, the idea is cool, but I think he's a little too similar to Dr. V-flat, so I'll put him like in here. Might have gone further. I think I'll put him like actually right there. Okay, Sage Cannon Cart. First of all, I like the sprites of this dude here, and basically how this dude works is he kind of like, he's like first prize. He has to turn fully around for you to do stuff, and whenever he's facing you, he will load up with a cannonball and shoot it in your direction. This cannonball will break any windows it goes by or goes through, and also push all characters back like a soda. This is a fun mechanic, so I'm gonna put him like somewhere up here. I think he goes up like right here even. Very fun character. Superintendent Jr. Fun fact, I don't think I've ever mentioned this, but Superintendent Jr. actually inspired the whole design, or like inspired the main design for Coach Dibble, like the whole character style. That'll go over that a little later. But yeah, Superintendent Jr. he wanders around. He's indicated by footstep sounds, and if he sees you breaking a rule, he will call the principal to his location, kind of like principal whistle. However, he gets distracted by sounds that you make, and so he'll run over to those, which is interesting. So, and I think when he's chasing sounds, he ignores rule breaks, which is interesting. Yeah, I think this dude's cool though. I mean, he definitely is like kind of like a principal whistle dude, but yeah, I think he's cool. And like I like the design. Design is very in style with Baldi Basics, so just because of that, he probably goes up pretty high right here. And like I say, he also inspired my own character's design, which I'll talk about later. Stunley. So Stunley is a character that will wander around similarly to other characters here. And he also is like playtime, as in has short range vision, and will turn and face and go the opposite direction if he loses you. And if he catches up to you or a character, he will stun them, blinding them, and also putting a funny PNG of him on your screen. During this time, of course, you can't really see until the effect goes away, and you'll slow down significantly. Like this affects other characters. He also gets attention for this, which is very fun. Yeah, I like this dude though, and his design fits the game well too. Reminds me of like Napill type style. So we'll put him. I think I put him like right here. Actually, no, I got it further than that. I like this dude's fun one. Okay, you can make a cutscene, you can sound the characters, and that's fun. Okay, Zoxter. So this dude just kind of floats around, and if you click on him, you can go for a ride. AK picks you up and takes you places. This can be useful. Cause even though he's slow, he can take you like through doors and such without you having to open them yourself. Meaning that no ball won't be loaded. And you can also click on him again to get off. He also does pick up other characters, which is fun, by the way. And he also talks a lot, which is easy to find him. And also design does fit the game well. So we'll put him like, I think we'll put him like here. Yeah. Superintendent here. So we talk about Superintendent Junior, and now we got Superintendent here. So the way this was an old outdated sprite. But anyways, how this guy works now is that if you're in the classroom, nothing happens, by the way. But if you're outside of the classroom, he would kind of just stand there and look at you for some time. And if he... Now, the way he works is two things. One, he has to look at you for a certain amount of time. And this time shortens if you look at him, too. He basically has to recognize your face. And if he recognizes your face long enough, and recognizes you in the classroom, he will call Baldi to his location. Which, of course, will alert Baldi to go there. And I think I think new mechanic is interesting. His old mechanic was just letting Baldi no matter what, without the whole having to recognize your face. So I think this guy is interesting. Also, photolistic sprite that fits Baldi basically well. So we'll put him up here. I think we'll put him like right behind Let's Drum here. The Watcher. So as it lays out, this dude got a lot cooler. But basically how this dude works is, well, he's indicated by a watching caption and a loud sound. And if you look at him for too long, for more than 2 seconds, he will warp your position of another character. Meaning that one character will go to your location, and then you go to that character's previous location. So warping a character and basically teleporting you. And nowadays, when he does that, he has this cool thing where a whole bunch of hallucinations of him will spawn around you, making a loud sound, and it's all about being creepy, and also drawing out other sounds. And that's very cool. And also, the design fits the game very well, so we're putting him all the way even up here. Very fun character. Actually, put him further here. I kind of like to watch it. She's a fun one here. So I think I'll put him like even there. Zorpster. This is my S2 character. This dude basically runs around the place, and he... Okay, maybe not S tier nowadays, but... Matt, you gotta be a little dyslexic than that. So I like the design. It fits the game very well. And how he works is he will... Catch him... Trying to think, actually. This dude has gone a little downhill since I last talked about him. Maybe because the way he works is that whenever he sees you, he will shoot a tractor beam in your direction, and that tractor beam will slowly but surely pull you towards him. But it can also pull other characters towards him. And once he gets you, he will take you over to his room where he get white peas if he does. And you can give him a couple ways. One, just by turning around a corner, but he'll still try to chase you around that corner, slow but surely, until eventually losing you. And you can also jam his equipment using a beat soda, a balloon, or just some other random object, and have that reach out the beam instead. And he will have to go all the way back to his lab to fix it. And I think he can also take other characters into his lab, which does the same effect as it does you, which is fun. Problem is that his cooldown is too short, and that it's pretty hard to avoid him without having additional items. And he can take advantage of Baldi, so that's something. So I'm trying to figure out where he would go in that case. Because that's actually something to note. It's a good character, though. I think I'm going to go back here, though. I mean, he's still a pretty good character, though, but I don't think he's quite S tier worthy. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out where I want to put him, actually. I think there's good. Faker! This is a fun one. So, first off, Faker is a skinwalker wearing a student's skin. Creepy, I know. And this dude has 3 forms. The first one, this one here, the green form. Well, first of all forms of Faker will mimic characters' voices of any character from any mod because it takes their voice lines. And you either pitch it down or up, or even have the virtual pitch, and it'll just be van voice lines, even the caption and color and everything, making it hard to tell what character it is. So you can use any of these character voices here, literally any character, even characters that aren't even on this list. And what you would do, this one right here, is if you look away from him, he'll move slower towards you, and when he gets up to you, he will take your item. Now we're thinking, that's like this dude right here, the airbag, right? These two are not the same. First of all, the mimicking thing is already cool. And he chases you slowly, and you can actually go around him. If you don't know, you can't go around this dude. If you look at him the whole time and go around him, he will still take your item. However, you can actually look at the faker and go around him, and he won't take your item. And he's also very slow, so yeah. Overall, very cool, and also I haven't told about other forms. The other forms, well, my favorite here, is the red form, which actually make you face his direction. You try to look away, nope, you're facing him now. Now, originally it's much more annoying because like sometimes, what is slotting behind you? Well, now you can't look at that. Well, luckily you can still use the look back button, the space bar, to look back behind you, and it won't pull your camera towards him. So you can actually use that to open the door and then go into the classroom. And this red form will actually still mimic voices too. And there's a blue form, which whenever you see him, it will not just slow you down, but also zoom your FOV and slow down the time scale of all the characters. aka all the characters will move slower, which is very cool. So definitely very awesome. Overall, very cool character. Definitely an S tier character here, or like A tier here. Very fun. I think he goes like right here. Okay, Julian from Retron Mod. So, this dude, how he works is he will just randomly move around a little bit, and eventually, later on the round, he eventually gets to the point where he gets angry, and he'll start chasing down the player. And if he gets them on floor 1 and 2, he will blind them with this orange fog, and make them very slow, and also speed up Baldi significantly, I think. And on floor 3, he can shape into a game because this a horror mod character. Like, he's not very supposed to be like a main mod character. Very cool and very creepy and such. But overall, general mechanics, I mean, it's cool, but a little hard to understand at times. So we're gonna put this dude like right. Where do I want to put him? I'm gonna put him super high. Because his mechanics are a little like, a little overpowered when he does catch you. So I think I'll put him like, don't even know where I'm gonna put him. Hold on. I think I'll put him like right here. Okay, now this dude's cooler than that. I just want to figure out where. I don't exactly have an idea. Because the thing is, compared to my last tier list, I want to be a lot more honest with my tier list here. Not that I was being honest previously, but I really want to take into account for everything and really think this through here for this update tier list. I think you go like right here. Mr. Cell, this dude will wander around hallways, and if he sees you, he will ask you to buy something from him. If you not buy something from him, he will get upset and look Baldi. However, if you do sell an item to him, he'll give you 1/10 of the YTPs that the item costs. The problem is, that's just 1/10 of the YTPs. That's a bad deal. Mr. Cell does not know how to sell things, and that's the problem with him. His design's cool though, it fits the game well. It's just, the problem is that his selling mechanic is just not very useful. I know in the future he's also going to take items from the map too, like run around, take items straight from the map, making it harder, but I just don't think the selling is really that worth it, so I don't know. So that's the price that he gives you from it is more, like maybe 25% or something like that, at least. I'm going to start to put him like, I don't know, here I guess. Code's Dribble. Now, I'm going to try my best not to be biased because it is my own character. But first of all, you can see a resemblance with 3% Junior. Look at it. We have like so look at the body first of all. It has like the cylinder type body, which is like a square from this angle. The arms are like a slim cylinder down, and then ball hands at the end. Legs, same thing here. And even the feet here, like ball feet type thing. And the head on top here. Yeah, you can see I took a lot of my inspiration from Code's Dribble design from here. I actually think I really like his mechanic, actually. And a lot of people seem like to do too, which is very great. Makes me feel less like I'm being biased here. Basically what he does is when he sees you, he will chase after you. And if he catches you, he will teleport you to his gym for battle practice. When he does this, he will then throw a basketball at you, and he will pass the basketball to you. He used to say throw a basketball after you, but now he's going to pass it to you. Anyways, he passes the basketball to you, and if you click it, you'll get it, and it gets some YTPs. If it hits you, though, then it'll knock you back and slow you down for some time, and you won't get any YTPs for this. And also, if you decide to dodge the basketball, then he will get upset and alert Baldi to the location. And also, if you leave the gym at any time, even when you make him angry, he will proceed to chase after you. And if he catches you, and he'll like run after you and such. And when he does this, if you come in contact with a character, he'll push him to the side. And if he catches up to you, then he'll first of all he'll give you 40% stamina. But then he'll proceed to make you sprint around the gym until you lose all of your stamina, or until 30 seconds pass for certain mods that make your stamina infinite. And also, his minigame gets harder each time, so the basketball gets faster, it stuns you for longer, and slows you down for longer. Knocks you back for longer, I mean. And slows you down for longer. But the YTP reward goes up by 50 every time, so it goes from 100 YTPs to 150 YTPs to finally 200 YTPs. But then the basketball, of course, gets faster too, at the speed it comes out to you. And the stunning with both knockback and slow effect gets stronger too. Also, even his pushing, when you push the kid to the side, gets stronger too, like the basketball does. Since they are pretty similar. This dude actually is S tier for me. Totally not biased, but I do think he's S tier. Very cool character. I actually really like Civil here. We'll taught him. Okay, I can't probably rate this dude since I don't really know he does well enough, since I have actually seen him in real legit gameplay. Okay, Miley. He will ask you to sell something to him. When you do, I think you get like YTPs for it. I forgot. But if you don't, then he'll be a little disappointed. If you proceed not selling anything to him at all for 3 times, then he'll pull a knife and start trying to stab you. When he stabs you, it slows you down, and he will actually grab you and then take you to a room and lock you in there. Yeah, pretty interesting stuff. And his design is pretty interesting too. And I think he's gonna have more to him eventually too. So this dude's cool. I'm gonna put him somewhere up here. I think I put him like. I'm gonna put high up. This is a fun character. I like this one. But not super high up. I gotta still be honest with myself a little bit here. So I think I'll put him like here. Yellow Man. This dude appears in posters. Like, they're gonna look a little different. So posters will be either like upside down. They'll have slightly different design. And sometimes you even appear on the poster. And if you go close to the poster, it'll make a sound before he pops out. And he wave at you. And then proceed to chase after you while screaming. And if he catches you, he will also chase you at a very fast speed, similar to Autocratus. And when he catches you, he will take you to his special yellow room and lock you in there for some time. Very interesting. I kind of like the idea of having to pay attention to posters, but the problem is sometimes due to a bug, his poster will just spawn in a weird way, at weird angles like that, making it easy to tell that's him. But not kind of bugs, pretty cool character. So I'm gonna put this dude. I think I'll put him pretty high up here. I think I'll put him like. What's going by design for some characters too, by the way. I don't. Yeah. Oblong. Oh, not Oblong. This is Floor Friend. I mean, Floor Friend is actually a fun one. Basically, he would come on the ground and he walks like the test. So if you look at him, he won't move. But if you look away, he'll move towards you while making a sound, which is a muted trumpet, by the way, which is fun. Little detail. No. And also the design looks good too, by the way. It's fitting into the game's design. And if he catches you while you're not looking at him, he'll turn you around to face him, make you invisible, and then teleport you around 3 times before finally leaving you somewhere and make you uninvisible again. And then he'll disappear for some time. And if you actually walk into him while looking at him, he'll actually get scared and run away. So that's a fun counter to him. I think that put him super high up because that's very fun. I'd like the dude a lot here. He's going up here. He's a cool character. Here's actual Oblong right here. So again, fits the style of the game here. And this dude will just kind of wander around, and if you guys walk into him, then they'll trip, which causes him to spin, and then proceed to go very fast towards what direction they're heading. You can also pick him up if you have no items in inventory and throw him. The problem is, I don't like how you had to have inventory completely empty to throw this dude. And also, if you throw this dude, he will hit every character. And if you hit lockage, you get a combo and get YPs for it. Very fun. This is one of my favorite characters. This dude's fun one. So, top B tier. I like throwing this dude at characters and watching the combo and such. And it's really fun watching kids spin out, stuff like that. Bubbly. Bubbly will wander around and blow bubbles down hallways. These bubbles, if you get caught in them, you'll be stuck in them and go down the hallway that the bubble's falling. So it kind of like a Zelda. You cannot escape the bubble, But here's the thing, characters can also not interact with you while you're in a bubble. And they can't even see you when you're in a bubble even too, I'm pretty sure. Which is very cool. And also the design fits the game very well, so I like that too. I'll put him up here. Like right here, I think. I do know he's better than the Sage Cannon cart, so I'm gonna put it right there actually. For Willow. So for Willow, we'll wander around the schoolhouse and we'll occasionally go towards an item in the map and pick it up and hold it in its magnet hand. And its magnet, I mean, that's holding it in his hand. Which I really thought was a hand entirely, but it's actually a magnet. And during this time, it will actually run away from you when it has an item. But if you get close, you got to collect the item. This is kind of fun, because sometimes I see for Willow just casually carrying around like a regular beer soda. Like, just how did this guy find that? And so that's a very fun chase this dude to try to get it. So, yeah. I'm gonna. And also, the design's interesting. It's not very Baldi like, but it's certainly interesting though. So I'll put it like. Well, it's pretty unique, so. Willow goes here, I think. Okay, I kind of like this dude. I kind of like this kid actually. It's gonna go even here. It's kind of fun to watch items get swapped around too. So I like this kid right here. Actually, think they might be more realistic here. I can never remember this dude's name, but he will actually punch you down a hallway, which causes you to go very fast on that hallway. He can also punch other characters. This is fun and chaotic, and he also breaks windows, by the way, too. Which is fun. He can also get attention for punching characters. And in time, she can even get attention for breaking windows, too. Which is interesting, too. And it's very cool to see Principal doing his job, too. So, yeah, design fits the game very well, too. And, so I'm going to put this guy... Oh, yeah, even more Superintendent, by the way, here. Right there. Okay, I've never seen this dude, so you're going there. Okay, Wildcard Willie. This is a fun one. Hold on, I need to put you pretty high up. Wildcard Willie is a wild card basically. So this dude will either give you Willie soup, which when you drink it will give you variant effects, like launch you completely backwards, and it would like give you a variant colored fog. It has other different effects like making you tall and such. There's more than that too. I just can't remember all of them. And also sometimes Wildcard Willie will become a long clock, and if he catches you, he will ring a living body. Sometimes Wildcard Willie will become Dr. Reflex and try to squish you for Hammer and other characters as well. And sometimes Wildcard Willie will become Superintendent Jr. and will hold a whistle, and at 3 rule breaks, will call Principal to your location, like Principal Whistle. Yeah, this dude's basically like a whole bunch of characters in one, which makes this character really awesome, so. Up here in A tier, and design's pretty cool too. Camera stand. This actually is a pretty good one here. So camera stand basically will appear in classrooms, and if you look at it for more like 2 seconds, I think it will flash you, which will cause the screen become white and slow you down significantly. And the cool thing is about this character, it gives you enough reaction time to actually look away. Which, by the way, if you look away from this dude, he won't affect you, and will eventually move to a new classroom. I think just the fact that it's pretty well balanced, puts it up very high. I forget how high though. That's the thing. I think it would go like. Cause I'm trying to still consider everything here. It's very balanced though. I think there. Mug. So Mug will slowly move around, similar to Baldi here, and if he comes in contact with you or not a character, he will hug the character, which will cause you to be pulled towards him. And if you actually escape his grasp, he will become sad. There's no real like benefit for letting him hug you for longer, like YP's reward. You know, it should be a thing. But you can also use a hammer to kill him if you for some reason could escape his grasp. But you know it's kind of easy. This dude, I feel like he's cool, but he doesn't really impact gameplay enough. So I had to put him like kind of low here. I want to put him higher, but I don't feel like he's impactful enough towards gameplay here. So I'm also going to put him like, I think I'll put him here. Spelling teacher. This is a fun one. Spongy does not just have a cool design, but also what she does is she'll walk towards you, make your footstep sounds, so you have indication of where she is, and when she sees you, she'll chase you down, and when she gets close to you, she will tell you to do a spelling quiz, a spelling bee here, and and she'll tell you a certain word to spell, and by the way, even captions are like underscored, so you can't see what she's saying in captions, and you have to spell the word. There'll be a letter on each side of her, and you have to click on the right letter of what word. One word that will make you spell, for example, is cheese, and you have to find like the C, and click that, and they'll give you 2 more letters, and you have to find the H, and so on, and tell you to spell the word. If you spell the word correctly, you get like 125 YPs, which is very cool. And if you spell the word incorrectly, she will just be upset at you, but you can continue to do mini games though. If you walk away from her, however, she'll get upset and then chase you down, and when she catches you, she'll slow you down and make you spell an even harder word. But the thing is, that here's the problem though. You can keep walking away from her, and her consequence doesn't get like worse, so you can just keep walking away from her, and because eventually if you get far away from her, you don't get slowed down anymore, so that's the thing. So I think I can put her high, but I can't put her like super high. I think I put her like right here actually. Panda Dancer. First of all, I like the design here, fits the game well. And Panda Dancer will kind of walk around with some cool music. It actually is cool, by the way. The captain's for it is coolest music, and the music actually is pretty cool. When Panda Dancer comes in contact with you or a character, then he will force the character to dance the film, and he'll like spin around, and the character will not be able to escape his grasp. It's a bit like Mug here, but stronger. And eventually will throw you at a wall, which is funny, by the way, before letting you go on. Now, I wish that this gave a YP award. And also, another thing that I think is a problem is that this dude's slow, so you can actually even outwalk him. And he doesn't chase after you directly. So I feel like this dude was faster, like faster than your walking speed, and actually like went out of his way to chase you down. I think this would be a really cool character, and it still is, but I think that would make it better. Tell them though, I'm gonna put like here. Sir Orange. Now this is a fun one. So Sir Orange will wander around here, and if he sees you, again he'll chase you. And when he does, he'll ask you to give him a random item, and he'll say what slot the item is in. Now, if you get in the wrong item that's in the wrong slot, then he will just be disappointed, but we'll still let the main game go on. And if you get a correct item, then he will eat it before proceeding to wander off. Now, here's one thing. I do wish that feeding the correct item gives some YPs, but it doesn't. And also, another thing is, if you don't give the item and walk away, then he will chase after you, and he will actually eat you. And during this time, you'll be stuck inside him for 10 seconds, and during this time, you cannot move like that, but you also cannot be interacted with by characters, nor can characters see you while you're inside of him. And that 10 seconds, he'll spit you out, and just will repeat the loop here. And also, the design fits well, the voice is very cool, too. So, you are going to be up here. Okay, Mopper. Mopper's like got a sweep. Except the difference is that Mopper does not actually push you around. Instead, will leave water puddles on the ground. These water puddles, if you slip on them, you will slip like an airpill very fast towards the direction you was heading, which is really fun. So I like that. So Mopper will be going up here. Okay, Ink Artist. Ink Artist will slowly wander around, and if he bumps into you, he will splatter ink on your screen, which will block your vision, most of your vision, for some time. And he can also use other characters, making them actually blind. That is pretty fun, so you will go, I think you'll go up here. Yeah. TikTok. Okay, this is a good one here. So TikTok is a alarm clock that will be sleeping in the faculty room. It actually vocally says Z, like, you know, like a lot of, like, I don't know, games, TV shows, such, indicate character sleeping with a whole bunch of Z's. But the character will literally say Z, 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 Z out loud. It's just hilarious. And it makes it very easy to tell where he is. He's always in a fact, some kind of room. And if you click on him, he'll ding a few times before proceeding to wander off to a random place before ringing like a alarm clock, like Baldi. And because of how easy it is to find, I think that makes this a very good character. The design is pretty goofy too. I like it. So he will go. Here, I think. Quicker! This dude is kind of like Rush from Doors. and he'll like run around the hallways, making a similar sound to bathroom doors. And if he comes contact with your character, he'll make them blind temporarily, like test this effect, and will kind of push them in a direction for a few seconds here. The design's pretty cool and stuff like that. So you will go up here. Dealer. This is actually probably kind of an S tier character. I think this one's pretty fun. Maybe like I think I have one. We can have one S tier character, but you go right here. Okay, maybe actually here. For all the sprites, of course, fit the game very well because maybe mistest man, and basically he'll chase after you and will tell you to give a package to a certain character, and then at that you can either do a few things. You can just start a package at said character, which will cause them to pause for 5 seconds to thank you for it. And then you will have completed the quest, and he will come back and he will give you some YPs, like 150 as a reward. And just go on his business. And another thing is, you can also just start a package on the ground to get whatever items inside. And if you do this, then he really stole the item, and so then he will steal every item from you except for the item you actually stole. And if you happen to just lose a package somehow, like from Baldi, then he will proceed to just take all your items. And another thing is, if at any time Principal sees this dude, well, hand you a package or that, then he will get attention. Very cool character. And then we got Bluebird here, which is a cat that will hop around the schoolhouse here, and anytime it comes contact with a character, it will squish them, which will cause them not to be shorted for some time, but also will fly in the direction that they're moving, and also leave back behind some jam residue. Stepping on this jam will slow down the character, and it doesn't actually chase down anyone. It just kind of wanders around to squish anyone's path with no particular direction. So you will go. I think you will go. I'm not too sure. Here. And I think that's the tier list. I might make some small changes to it, and I'll see you in just a moment. Okay, I had to make a lot of additions to tier list. This is what it looks like now here. So I made quite a lot of changes here. Really want to make sure I give accurate opinions for everything. And sometimes these opinions take longer to just do than just on a video. So I just had to take a moment to just kind of really think about each one. Kind of make sure I'm getting accurate opinions, because these may or may not actually help the developers of said characters. Like change them, or know if they need to be changed at all. And such. So I'm trying to make sure I've got the right, but I think it is like I lock some characters moved up, some characters moved down. Some characters just moved down a little bit, but yeah, you can see the tier list now. And I'm not gonna go over all that's changed. You can do like a side-by-side comparison if you want to, and figure out what all changed. But I kinda changed things to be more accurate to how I feel and such. And I might even still make some changes here as I go on. Such. Just kind of try to figure things out here. Just to figure things out here a little bit. Hold on. Can we not just... Okay. Yeah, so I think this might actually be the tier list. Of course, it's kind of hard to rank off of both design and mechanic. So, if you want me to try to revisit this, but rate them by just design alone, or rate them by just mechanic alone, or something like that, because ranking them by design and mechanic at the same time can be a little bit difficult, because some characters might look very good, but have bad mechanics, or just annoying mechanics, and some characters might not look the best, but might have like the most amazing mechanic ever, and some characters are pretty balanced of both here, and not saying any of these mechanics or designs are bad for that, just saying that it's kind of hard to make by both of those things at the same time here. So I'm trying to keep in mind both things, like how well they fit the body style, and also how the mechanics are as well. And so it's really hard to kind of balance that. And also just a lot of characters to work with. It's really just trying to figure out like which ones are most unique and which ones are not so unique. So the ones that are less unique are kind of like down the bottom. The ones that's more unique up the top. And also just how fun each character is and well balanced and all that stuff. So just a lot to take in to factor in as well and such. So this tier list is always subject to change and may or may not be final result here. But this is what I think for now. Let me know how your tier list would be. I'm going to link to this down below so you can make a tier list for yourself. Feel free to send me your results by tagging me in a community post on YouTube. Send it to on X or Discord and tag me in it or ping me in it. Or you can even send it in my X DMs or my Discord server or my Discord DMs, and I can check it out. And don't forget, you can always let me know in the comment section what you changed and such, and also how you feel about my opinions and such about everything here. Now, every time we add descriptive about each one as possible here. And if you want additional questions about certain ones, like in comments, I can do that too, because like I switch them around a little bit and such. So if you have any additional questions about certain characters, let me know. But I probably won't do like responding to each character. So if you want to do that, do like individual comments, like for certain characters, just to be easier to kind of like let you know in a comment. But otherwise, that was my updated Baldi's Basis modded character tier list with all the latest characters, and also existing older characters with updated mechanics, and also just other characters, and also just my updated opinions about characters that I've seen more often too. But with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe because I post daily content, and I like to post tier list content. So if you want to see more tier lists like this, then let me know some tier lists you'd like me to do here. And also, if you want to see more Ball Basics content and Balls Plus content and such as that, then also subscribe. And if you want to see more content in general, again, consider subscribing so you'll be notified whenever I post new content. But with that, I will see you all in the next one. Peace out!